Hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through the process of creating a roast profile. This is the first time I'm doing it. This is only my third roast, so bear with me. So obviously, this is still a learning process and a very much trial and error process, but I'm going to take you guys through what it looks like when I roast and creating a roast profile for the first time. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, I'm not sure how well you guys can see what's going on. Hopefully this is good. Oh, my bad. So, first we're gonna throw the coffee in. Let's see how much that actually is. Can dump a little bit more in there. Save the rest. And we're gonna start our timer, which you guys probably can't see that. This is gonna get probably kind of loud, so I might just put some music over this or something and cut the audio, because it's gonna be kind of loud while I'm, turning the beans and all that. But I'll speed this up for you guys. So we just dropped the temperature from a 6 to a 4. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. That's what I was writing down there. And we did that at about 3 minutes. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but that cracking noise is what's called first crack. And that happened at about 6.5 minutes. So we'll probably need to turn the temperature up a little bit next time. To start with, maybe start at 7 or 8 instead of 6. And I think we're gonna pull it right here at about 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so now after we've taken the beans outside and let them cool a little bit, as well as gotten any of the chaff off. If you guys know what chaff is, it's like kind of like the shell of the bean. I don't see any. Oh, what's that? Is that some? So that, I don't know if you guys can see that. Come on, focus. Okay, my camera doesn't want to autofocus, but I don't know if you guys can see it. That's chaff. It's basically just like the husk of the bean. So now we'll, obviously clean hands. We spread these out as much as we can, and then I've got a fan here, and that'll help cool them off, because you want to cool them off as quickly as possible, because if you don't, they keep roasting a bit if they're too hot, so you want to try and cool them off as quickly as possible. So I went for a little bit lighter than previous attempts, so we'll see how this one turns out. If it's too dark, needs to be lighter. Obviously there's some spots like this where it wasn't super even, but overall this isn't a too bad roast. We'll have to play with the temperature and stuff like that. It was hard. I might have to get my brother to help me, because I had to stop, obviously, turning it to write down temperatures and things like that. And obviously, you don't really want to have it ever just sitting. So we'll see how this goes. But basically, yeah, that's what I do. I put it out on a plate and then put a fan here, and it helps it cool off quicker. Okay, so I'll throw a quick picture up on the screen of basically what my notebook looks like that I'm writing in. I've got what the roast profile is, which roast it is, the date, what bean I'm using. I have my starting temperature. I have a spot for 3 changes in temperature for any changes in temperature that I make, when first crack occurs, when second crack occurs, and then what time I pull it. So like what time I take it off. And then I also have a section for notes, which can be anything that I actually wanted to note during the roasting process, to maybe tasting notes, to stuff like that. When I try it like 3 or 4 days later, I can come back and be like, okay, it's a bit too bitter, it needs to roast a little bit lighter, a little bit longer, stuff like that. Alright guys, that is today's video. Next time I will try to get somebody to record for me, so you guys can actually see the beans and you can watch them go from green to brown, because that is interesting. If you are going to do this at home, make sure you crack some windows, because it does get a little smoky. And I will keep you guys updated as I get better profiles and as I roast better and stuff like that. The beans are just cooling over there right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the roast profile picture came out
better than it's looking right now. I'm recording this as I'm editing actually because I forgot to record the outro. So it's a little blurry on the editing, but sometimes it comes out like that, and once it's rendered, it looks okay. So hopefully that came out okay for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're into roasting coffee, hit me up. I would love to talk coffee with you and see what you know and see if we can help each other out or anything like that. But that is it for this week's video. Pura Vida.